Okay, my name is Travis Foust, and my topic that I am researching and trying to discuss in this trend that we're looking at is STEM or STEAM. I've used those words interchangeably because they're so very similar. I realize they're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. And so my claim is that STEM or STEAM is still trending up and still very important, and I can prove its effectiveness in society and how well students are responding to being taught using the STEM or STEAM curriculum. I found a great quote here in the role of STEAM in a sustainable world. It says, it's crucial to help younger generations avoid the anchors of history and habit that hinder their predecessors from accepting sustainability as a core value. And that's a pretty good quote. I really like it. I think it's pretty solid. It's basically saying the more we embrace STEM and STEAM, the better we can look forward and move forward to having a sustainable world and a sustainable society where we can all work together going forward in the future instead of being held back in the past. So the STEM or STEAM education is to provide a multidisciplinary and complex learning environment which allows students to integrate knowledge they've learned and apply knowledge to solving problems. And I got that from ProQuest.com. The Georgia Department of Education's website says that students who attend STEM or STEAM certified schools perform higher in mathematics compared to their peers. And the Georgia Department of Education goes on to say that it's dedicated to preparing students for the 21st century workforce by focusing on science, technology, engineering, arts, and math fields. And this curriculum is integrated and driven by exploratory project-based learning and student-centered development of ideas and solutions. Amazon has just donated $1.7 million to help open this school. $74 million is the total budget to create this school. It's a new STEM or STEAM school in Syracuse that they're going to be opening. And this news just dropped April 13th, 2021. So Amazon, again, almost giving $2 million to create and to open this new STEM school, or rather, STEAM high school in Syracuse. So dedicated solely to the STEAM curriculum. And again, it's a total of $74 million is what's going to be invested here. And this is evidence that STEAM is still strong and still trending up.
Would you like more evidence that STEAM is important and still trending up? Here are just a few of the careers one can obtain with proper STEAM training. Engineer, architect, web or app designer, urban planner, orthopedic technologist, whatever that is, product designer, animator. Like the people who made me. Anyway, you get the bloody idea. The list is nearly endless.
Creativity's like, huge dude. A survey of American employers found that creativity is totally missing from the workforce. Being creative is really important to those that hire. If students learn how to incorporate art with technology, science, and math with STEAM, employers hope to see more job applicants with more creativity. The person who made me was creative.
To wrap this up, we're going to look at a few things. First of all, as it's probably no big surprise to anyone, but the past year during the coronavirus pandemic, things have fallen off as far as science education for students because a lot of students have not been in the classroom and the hands-on activities in labs are limited. So we expect them to come back, to be on the rise, but the past year has been difficult for science classes in total. Beyond that, there's lots of evidence that points to the importance of STEM and STEAM. This article here points out how students love to experiment independently, and they love doing practical experiments that are real world and that explore natural phenomena. Also, this article here found that some proof that STEAM and STEM works well, and it actually said that demonstrate STEAM education positively affects students' conceptual understanding of force and energy. So that's further proof that it does work according to that research. And education, STEAM education is achieving its intended goals as according to this article on integrated approaches to STEM education. And the STEAM group in this different study was superior to the control group in learning effectiveness. So that's a good thing, right? Research shows here that that STEM education is increasing in importance internationally as well. So this is a March 2020 article. All these are relatively new, relatively fresh. They're not but a year or two old. So all these are showing and pointing to the importance and the importance of STEAM and STEM, and the research shows that the STEM and STEAM education curriculum is effective and does show results in students.